On the 11th of February 2014, the EFC heavyweight title was declared vacant as the reigning champion Ruan Potts signed up with the UFC. The big question on everyone's mind was who will challenge for the vacant heavyweight strap. Many felt that the ideal candidates were Brendon Groenewald and former heavyweight champion Andrew van Zyl. But controversially, the DRC's Christophe Walravens was given the nod ahead of van Zyl.
There's always going to be a lot of controversy, especially in South Africa when it comes to sport, and everyone's going to have an opinion.
Well, I chatted to Graham and I said, as long as you can get me fights and you can keep me in the game, then I'm happy to take a back seat, and when my chance comes around, I'll take it.
I think Andrew was entitled to that shot, but it's not in my hands.
And at EFC 35, Brendon Groenewald and Christophe Walravens faced off for the EFC heavyweight title.
The heavyweight title is up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. The vacant title will be decided tonight.
5 rounds for the vacant EFC Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, Brendon Groenewald. And now introducing his opponent, Christophe Walravens.
Groenewald certainly not scared to exchange at all. There it gets his opportunity, but look at the strength of Walravens. Down they go.
Walravens in a good spot here. Groenewald's in trouble. Swinging hard as Walravens. Groenewald gets back to his feet quite easily.
Down goes.
Big trip by Christophe Walravens.
The strength of Walravens.
Christophe came storming out in the first 2 minutes. Brendon's a patient fighter. He holds on, waits for the opportunity, and the opportunity came and he took it.
I hit him with kind of a lucky left, which landed clean, and I kind of saw the momentum swing of it, and then just sort of carried on firing, and then that was the end of that.
Big knee, good stuff, Jay. Walravens in trouble.
Walravens in trouble.
Walravens is in big trouble. Groenewald's looking to finish.
Can he get it? Oh my goodness me! That's it, it's all over! Groenewald upsets the odds. He knocks out Boumaier and claims the heavyweight title. Goodness me, the scriptwriters did not see that coming.
Walravens was expecting us to go to the ground, so, you know, Brendon stood with him and showed the EFC what he could do with his hands.
His hands were spectacular. That knockout was superb.
He was able to produce on the big occasion, and it was a fantastic stoppage. He was outstanding that night. He really brought the business.
And the new EFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Brendon Groenewald.
Yeah, difficult to explain. Just fantastic, emotional, great feeling. You know, a little bit of disbelief with how it happened, but yeah, all good. I loved it.
If I look at that fight, I think Walravens was actually dominating that fight. Up until that point where he got hit, Walravens was in control of that fight. Brendon pulled it out the bag with a nice shot, and he capitalized on it, so good for him.
A new champion was crowned, but a former champion was waiting in the shadows, quietly going about his business.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former EFC Heavyweight Champion, Andrew One Gear van Zyl.
After losing his title to Ruan Potts at EFC 26, Andrew van Zyl returned to the Hexagon at EFC 31 to face the dangerous boxer Elvis Moyo.
It was quite a challenging fight. I mean, he is a knockout specialist, really decent boxing or super boxing, you know, so I had to play a little bit smart and work him to the ground and look for the finish.
And van Zyl again goes for the trip, and this time it works.
Down they go.
It's on. Gets it. Boy's going to want to roll with him. He can't. He's already trapped. Van Zyl
Oh, there it is! Andrew van Zyl submits him.
Textbook armbar by Andrew van Zyl.
Yeah, we definitely aim to take him to the ground. Yeah, the guy's a professional boxer. That's what he's done. Yeah, we've been spending our time boxing, grappling, wrestling. Elvis has just been boxing. So it makes sense. Take the guy where he's weakest. And it worked.
Up next for the former champion was the always dangerous Brendon Groenewald, a heavyweight who has caused his opponents a lot of trouble in the past.
Yeah, that was a tough fight. He had a good striking game as well, long arms. So the plan was to stand up with him, strike a bit, mix it up, just get comfortable striking with a dangerous striker. And second round, it was always going to be over by the second round anyway. So
The slip through onto Mbui's back. Now he's got the top position as Andrew van Zyl, and he does so successfully. Going for the rear naked choke as Andrew van Zyl. He's got one hook in, now he's going to soften Mbui up. This is where he can really work. 2 minutes remain. Mbui is covering up, Van Zyl's going to try and flatten him out here. At first, and Mbui taps out from the strike.
Go, Andrew van Zyl. That's 2 wins out of 2.
The idea was to stand up from the word go and to test him in terms of his stand-up ability. I think we got what we needed out of the fight.
Andrew One Gear van Zyl.
2 wins out of 2 for the former champion. That elusive title shot would not be far away.
Andrew van Zyl's the #1 contender in the heavyweight division, and a fight with him and Brendon's on the card, so we just need to set up a date.
With the date decided and fight signed, 2 of the most dangerous heavyweights prepare for the biggest fight of their careers.
We've been working on more explosive cardiac exercises where he lasts up to 5 minutes, explosive plyometrics, power exercises. We've basically taken everything and put it into one, and he's going to be a better rounded fighter due to that.
My training programs changed. Llewellyn, who does my training programs and my training with me, he's upped my training programs quite a bit so that I'm a lot fitter and a lot stronger.
We basically don't plan for any single fight. We're going to adapt to whatever comes. So, we've trained all around, and whatever happens, happens. He's going to be able to stand, he's going to be able to fight on the ground.
His conditioning is improved, his attitude is improved, his stand-up is looking great, and he's a master on the mat. It's going to take a lot to take that belt away from him. Now, I do think he's a light-hearted guy, but you can see he's taken the gig a lot more seriously now.
Myself personally, I've got the assistance of 2 sports physiologists in terms of my diet and exercise routine. So those are 2 different things that we've added to the training camp. Basically trying to streamline our approach to the fight using a little bit of science, and we're going to see how that works for us.
It's a constantly evolving, so we're never doing the same thing. We keep the same format, working hard, keeping the sparring up, keeping the grappling up, but continually trying to introduce new techniques, new ways of dominating the opponent.
I'm a fan of both. I think they're both a credit to the sport, a credit to EFC. Both tremendous athletes, work hard, dedicated. I like Van Zyl. He's a more rounded fighter. He's a specialist. He's bigger. He's stronger, and he hits harder. I think Brendon will give his all, but I think he'll come up short.
You like both guys. They're both great fighters, and I was very serious when they said if it goes to the ground, man, it's going to be a cracking fight, that. If it goes to the ground, and it's not often, most people when they see the heavyweights, they want a stand-up war. I want to see a ground war between the 2 guys, because very rarely you see these kind of skill sets, those mat skills matched up. I think Brendon will win this. I don't think we'll go to the championship rounds. I'll give it Brendon by armbar in the 3rd round.
Bottom line is, he's right about one thing. He needs to come and try and fetch it, because I'm not giving it away.
He knows I'm bringing it, and he's going to have to do something really extraordinary to pull off this one.
2 behemoths are on a one-way collision course as the EFC heavyweight champion, Brendon Groenewald, defends his title for the first time against the former heavyweight champion, Andrew van Zyl.
So mentally, I'm prepared. On the night, my focus is on my opponent, what I'm doing for every second, for every minute that I'm in the cage when I step in there. And I think that kind of BMT, big match temperament, we used to call it in rugby, is probably my strength.
He's good on the ground. He's got heavy hands. When he stands and hits, if he hits Andrew, Andrew's going to know what's hit him. So, yeah, he's definitely going to go home with that belt again.
Groenewald was crowned champion after aggressively knocking out Christoph Walravens at EFC 35. But he knows that his toughest test will be the former champion.
Andrew's going to come in there, he's going to push the pace, put Brendon under pressure, punch him around a bit, make Brendon uncomfortable, not sure why he wants to be there. Take him down, finish him on the ground like he's done with everybody else, unless he knocks Brendon out first.
The pressure is really on him any way you want to look at it, so I'm looking to go out there and have a good time, and I'm sure it will be.
Van Zyl has dominated all who stood in his way and will stop at nothing to get his hands on the heavyweight title, something a lot of fans feel is rightly his.
You know, up until this stage, Brendon's been fighting more strikers, so he's always had the grappling to go to. This time he's going to run, but where's he going to go when he's under pressure? Because if he tries to go down, he's back into even worse pressure. So it's going to be interesting to see what his game plan is.
He fought Gideon, complained about the weight drop, but he was outclassed by a lighter guy and a less experienced guy. So yeah, no, he hasn't fought somebody with the same skill set as me. No.
If you're going to get on top of me, you're not going to stay there. I'm not the easiest guy to keep on the ground. So, you know, if I go to the ground, cool. If he takes me down, that's fine. I'm going to be fighting every step of the way.
He's a hell of a strong guy. With his mental capabilities, Andrew's got a tough fight on his hands.
Will the newly crowned champion once again rise to the occasion and stand victorious? Or will the ferocity of One Gear be too much to handle and once again be crowned champion? It's the heavyweight title fight. Brendon Groenewald versus Andrew Van Zyl. One is the current champion with everything to prove. The other, a former champion with everything to fight for. It's the clash of the heavyweights, EFC 39. The newly crowned heavyweight champion, Brendon Groenewald, will defend his title for the first time against the former heavyweight champion, Andrew Van Zyl. Will Groenewald silence the critics and prove why he is the best? Or will Van Zyl once again rise to the top and claim what he feels is rightly his? Plus, the former light heavyweight champion Gideon returns to the hexagon to face off against the hardest-hitting man in the organization, Tumelo Maputa. EFC 39, Thursday, the 7th of May, Grand West, Cape Town. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.